Alright, I'm back again for tonight. Same beer as my unboxing video. We got the chocolate banana IPA here. Not much of an IPA. This was my unboxing beer, so it's already open. Not much of an IPA. Like I said, it's more of like a candy banana and chocolate drink. Not much of an IPA at all, but it is tasty. Alright, we're going to be using a few items tonight that were sent to me by Brian over at the Wet Shaving Experience. I just unboxed a fairly nice mail call, and it had a lot of soaps that me and him decided to do a soap swap, so I got quite a few options from him. And one of them was 345 Soap Company Shark Bite. And you can see right there it's got pineapple, pear, coconut, and wood as some of the scent notes. A nice fun label, I might add. And it does have a side label with the scent notes, some ingredients, and some additional information. This is 5.8 ounces, which is, I believe, the same as what Sterling offers in their normal offerings. And it looks like beef tallow. So it is a tallow soap. It is somewhat soft and the scent is banging. It's pretty bold and it is sweet, it's fruity, it's fun, playful type scent. And I think the Fresh Boys would enjoy this one. Although, like I said on my unboxing, I feel like there is a difference between like fresh, clean citrus and sweet and fruity. I feel like there is something to be differentiated there. This is definitely on the sweet and fruity side. So, we're going to be using that soap. And then we got this little tin here that I don't think came with the Henson, but correct me if I'm wrong. This one was actually made by Frugal Shave. You could see there it was 3D printed and then slide it into this little tin for travel. And you basically got a little tuck of blades, your handle, and your top cap. I'll just take the top cap out here, and you can see it has a little ridge down the center to kind of put the post in. That way it kind of keeps it free from moving out of its place. So we got the top cap here, and this is the Henson razor in the medium efficiency. So I got a brand new Gillette Platinum blade here. I'm not going to take any out of this little setup here because I don't know if they're mine to take, so I'm just going to leave them in there, and I'll show you the bottom of the top cap there. It's the standard post and two prongs type deal. A lot of razors have a top cap like this. And then there's the matching bottom cap. And it slides right on fairly easily. You can see it has some rather wide lather channels there. Get that threaded properly. And we'll cinch it down just to where it's snug. And there you have it. So you can see it has some rather cool geometry. It has a flat top, some rather angular heads there, or geometry that'll probably help you find that angle, or at least I think that's what they're trying to achieve. Doesn't look like a whole hell of a lot of exposure. If you look down the side, it's just kind of barely poking out. So I'm gonna assume this is gonna be a very smooth shave, but we will find out. So someone in the community, and God, I wish I remember his name. I think it was Rex, from at least Instagram. But I think Rex sent out this Henson to be just passed around the whole year long. And I think that is pretty badass that someone got a hold of this razor and just said, let's get it in the hands of as many shavers as I possibly can. And hopefully everybody along the way respects Rex's razor and the opportunity that is being presented to them. And I know I'm surely going to do so. And I appreciate it making its way to me via Brian from the Wet Shaving Experience. Like I said, check out Brian's YouTube. The guy is an up-and-coming wet tuber, and I think he's doing a fantastic job. So I got it loaded up into my Lancaster bowl, and I gotta be honest, guys. This whipped up into a voluminous, like, mounds and mounds and mountains and mountains of lather. I have enough for probably a week's worth of shaves in here. No shit. I loaded up a little heavy because I always like to give new soaps a fair shake and a strong chance to succeed. It wasn't nothing excessive, but it was just a little bit more than I do with soaps that I'm a little bit more familiar with. And holy shit, this like blew up into a shit ton of lather. And I'm fairly certain I didn't even get all the soap off the walls of the bowl because it was starting to get so messy from the soap overflowing. So I haven't had like a messy bowl lather in quite a while, and I was just having fun with it. And speaking of having fun with it, I think this shark bite is actually Brian's kids, his children, who are often seen as guests in his shaving videos. Kind of cool. I think this is their favorite scent in his collection, and I could totally see why. It's a very fun and playful scent. Easy to like. So I share that sentiment with Brian and his family. This is a good one. Tons of lather. Fucking tons of lather. And of course, I'm using the Moon Soaps handle done up by Kent Designs, and it has that AP Shave Co. synthetic knot on top. Alright, let's fucking get into this damn thing. Gillette, fresh Gillette Platinum, which is one of my favorite razor blades. Can't go wrong with Gillette blades. Okay, I think I got it. The first few strokes I was unsure about the shaving angle. But it has that kind of massive angular top cap. So it's like if you can get it to sit on your face evenly, get it to sit on your face nice and squarely. That's what she said. If you could get it to sit on your face just right, and you'll get a little bit of that blade feel, just a little bit. Entry level blade feel from what I'm experiencing here. Then I think once you get that blade feel, you know you got the angle right. Because if you go too far back, let me just kind of demonstrate. Right here, not feeling anything. I think I'm riding the cat. Bring it in a little bit. I can feel the blade, and I think if I went too far, nothing's happening either. So I think you'll know. I think you'll know exactly when it gets there, and it just took a dunk in the water. I think you'll know exactly when it hits. And it's very, very comfortable. And do believe this is the medium setting. And so I think I would kind of hate to see what the mild setting feels like, if feeling is even apparent on it. Like if feeling is something that can actually be achieved on it. Because this is fairly mild for a medium efficiency razor. Well, hold on. Let me get my verbiage straight. It's fairly mild as far as blade feel. We will see where it stands as far as efficiency here pretty soon. So definitely a comfortable shave, definitely a not intimidating shave. It's funny because I would almost say the angular top cap, which is almost certainly intended to help new shavers get acquainted with a double-edged safety razor, bringing new folks into the wet shaving hobby. That angular top cap is almost certainly there to help them more than anyone. But I almost feel like it's a little bit counterintuitive, at least for me, because I feel like with a rounded cap, I would find it easier. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. Maybe I am more familiar with the rounded top cap, and so it would be more easy for me to shave with something I'm more acquainted with. But this really angular top cap is something else. And I don't know. I almost think there's I almost have to get like a little bit of trial and error going until I hit that blade feel, and then once I hit that blade feel, I can kind of lock it in. It's got gobs of lather. I got enough lather for fucking a week's worth of shaves. I don't even know why I'm bothering. Just fucking try to smooth out 2 inches worth of lather across my face. Alright. This is nuts. I think 345 is a rather budget offering as well. Let's get this against the grain popping. Okay. Started off pretty on point on that one. Very, very smooth, very comfortable.
Huh? I'm gonna go change my shirt.
Very smooth, very comfortable. It's got sorry, I was distracted. I heard I'm gonna change my shirt and my mind went elsewhere. So, back to the shave at hand. On Brian's channel, you get family oriented. On my channel, you get everything else. See how against the grain on the neck feels. I'm finding myself taking like multiple swipes, and I think it's because it's so smooth and mild on the face feel that I'm almost unsure like what sort of work is being done. Like I can feel the blade. It's got that entry level blade feel like I was saying. but it's so non-threatening, it's so smooth that I feel like I'm possibly overshaving, like I'm taking a ton of swipes. And I feel like I'm only doing that because I'm not getting that sort of feedback I desire. And honestly, I might be applying just a little bit more pressure than I normally do. It feels so safe. It feels so non-threatening that I'm just kind of swiping with reckless abandon, which is definitely not a good thing. Using additional pressure and overshaving is not a good thing. These are not pro moves, but I feel like since I'm not getting the type of feedback and blade feel that I'm accustomed to and that I enjoy, I'm almost like accommodating for that facet missing. Alright. Well, it shaved. I feel pretty fucking BBS. I mean, I should be after taking 100 swipes, but I don't know. I don't know how I like that. It worked. It gave me a very comfortable shave, but it almost felt like a little bit cruise control brainless after you kind of locked in that shaving angle, because I feel like at first it was kind of like a little bit of discovery, like where does this thing shave at? What's the proper angle? Once I found it though, which should have been more intuitive. I don't know. It should have been instantaneous considering the angular top cap, but I just didn't find it that way in my experience. I don't know. There's always, a facet of it that can be blamed on the razor, and the other facet can be blamed on the user error, but the end result was a nice shave, and so I kind of conclude at this place that even though I can take different paths to get to the same place, if I got a nice shave out of it, I really can't complain. And so I think that's where we're at today. I got a nice shave. I feel BBS. So, was it as enjoyable as some of my other razors? I don't think so. But I'm coming from the standpoint of a more experienced wet shaver who has, tried many different razors. But for a newbie, yeah, I mean, definitely. Why not give them something that's gonna build their confidence? Something that's gonna be comfortable and non-threatening, and still leave you with a damn fine shave, I don't see anything wrong with that. What's the harm in that? And I think it was fairly inexpensive. I should have done a little bit of research beforehand, but I do believe it was inexpensive. I'm going to be using a little bit of the matching aftershave splash. Also in a nice, fun, themed bottle. The soap worked very well, by the way. I'm feeling just the slightest bit of tingle. Somewhat reminiscent to my peaches and cognac fragrance reaction. Nothing crazy. Nothing to the point of uncomfortable. I mean, I'm going back for a second round after all. But I'm not feeling it on my neck, but I'm feeling it up here on my cheeks. And so, I don't know. I wonder if anybody else has had any fragrance reactions with 345. Perhaps I overshaved on my cheeks. Who knows? Regardless, the aftershave felt nice. It smells real nice. And it is an alcohol aftershave. So, there you are. It's kind of probably hard to see, but it's down there on the bottom. Anyhow, thank you guys for joining me for another shave. I definitely appreciate your guys' support. I appreciate you guys watching these videos. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. I hope you had a good week. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers and cheers.